But let's check this out. This Masters of the Universe trailer, and I know it's got your favorite guy in it. So let's take a look. All right, let me see.
All that stuff that only exists in legends and bedtime stories. Talking tigers, spaceships.
Okay, how do you think Eternia looks? How do you think that looks?
What's the budget on this movie?
I can see real quick.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's on purpose, but I'm getting a little like of that Star Wars prequel shimmery CG background look.
Supposedly, now it's always a rumor. You never know for sure what the budget is on these things. It's always just speculation, no real hard number there. The speculation is it's 170 million to 200 million. Hey, how's it going there, Lucky Dog? Lucky Dog, what's up, man? Much appreciated there. So that's reportedly the budget, I guess, on this. Reportedly, but you never know. It all could be different there.
And magic swords that can make a man as mighty as a god. Where I come from, that stuff is real. Why did you send me away?
I wanted you to be safe. So I sent you to a place I knew that they'd never find you. There's
New York. Send them to New York.
This obsession with nerd stuff and sword.
And that's what something people were mad about. So I don't know. I think it's a funny kind of gag. I mean,
yeah, it's whatever. I mean, if you were spending a serious portion of your day upset about this, you must have a lot of free time.
So as the people said, He-Man has pronouns, man, and people just trying to wrap their heads around. Out of all people, He-Man has pronouns.
I mean, it's clearly just a little like joke with the name. I mean,
yeah.
I don't know why it would be. I don't get why it's a big deal.
This obsession with nerd stuff and sword things, it's not a good look for human resources.
Now, you said that you seem like maybe the most of the movie, you're frustrated because sometimes with these fantasy things, it's like, they do the thing where you spend time on Earth a lot and then you go to the magical realm. You think that's what they're doing here, and that's kind of a problem?
I mean, as like you said, I'm not a He-Man guy. This isn't a franchise that I have a big vested interest in. But I certainly know that like if the main character or like setting of my Lord of the Rings story was set in like Manhattan, I know I'd be upset about that. I would not be a fan. So I don't know if the fans of this franchise are like complaining about that, but to me it does seem just like a bit of a lazy sign that the creators maybe don't trust the audience, like to not be like, well, you need some grounding in the real world here so that we can jump to the fantasy world. To me, it always seems like a just distrust of your audience to just get that it's a different place and has its own system of rules and logic.
I know it sounds crazy, but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
Hang on, it's about to get weird.
I don't know. It kind of looks like it wants to be Thor Ragnarok.
Maybe I get with the kind of. I don't know if it's kind of. I think I remember that kind of being in He-Man. Like they have kind of a mix of like fantasy realm stuff with.
Oh, that's true. It's just these, just exact sort of shimmer of CG that they're using and color scheme and like color grading, and I don't know, for some reason it just like it looks like the same color palette and everything. But
And I think that's Kamala Mendez as Tila, I think. I forgot what her character does in the He-Man show. I forgot.
I don't even know who that is.
I mean, we are the wrong people to be doing a review of this trailer, but hey, we in it now. So that's a good. You got a hero shot right there. So you got Idris Elba, who's I think he's supposed to be Man at Arms. I think it's Man at Arms. People were kind of upset about that they race swapped Man at Arms. So there with that. Then you got the Lion right there, which is I think Lion-O. I think is or no, maybe that's Thundercats, right? Lion-O
Yeah, that's
or
Thundercats.
Battle Cat. I think his name is Battle Cat, right?
Isn't it? Well, because he transforms too, right? So isn't his regular name like the not armored up version? Isn't his name like Cringer or
Oh,
something like that?
maybe I think that's
Is
what
that where that word came from? Is that where people started using it that way?
I
Or at
mean, I
Or
don't.
at
I
least
don't
that
think so.
colloquial definition, at least.
Okay, Battle Lion. Okay, that's what he's called. So he's called Battle Lion. And then yeah, so I guess that's what he's called, I guess, when he transforms, I guess. And then he has a regular name too. Granger is his
Oh,
other name too.
okay.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
And then we
Sorry,
have some sort of overweight Black Manta on the far side here. What's going on there?
yeah. That on the left, I have no idea what the hell that's supposed to be. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. He-Man fans, forgive us. I have no idea what the fuck that one's supposed to be. Somebody said, does Idris Elba have like the biggest gap between like his talent as an actor and his filmography? Because you look at a lot of his filmography, it's like pretty bad. But he's a terrific actor. I mean, Idris Elba is, I think, a fantastic actor. But then a lot of the projects he are pretty.
I could just see it. Yeah, I mean, I definitely he is. Yeah, he is great, and I wish he was more consistently in great things. But
yeah. Like this, he was in Dark Tower. That was pretty bad.
yeah,
He was in that Ghost Rider movie. That was terrible.
the second one, it wasn't even the first one.
Yeah, the second one, which was maybe even worse than the first one.
And that's saying something because Wes Bentley was in the first one.
Yeah. There was that one, and yeah. Do you count? I mean, he was also the robot man in Hobbs and Shaw. He was in that one too. I don't know if you count that as a terrible movie, but he was in that.
It wasn't good. I wouldn't count it as a good movie.
Yeah. So yeah, he's had a lot of misses. Yeah, but terrific actor. Terrific actor.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Yeah. Even though that movie, I don't like that movie, but he was the best thing in it, like Pacific Rim. He's the best thing in it, I thought.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah. See, I mean, even he knows, like, yeah, I'm in some bullshit. You see him smiling. He's like, yeah, I'm in some bullshit. Yeah, look at that. Oh man.
What am I supposed to do? Take the sword.
Okay, you got Skeletor there. And we're gonna see a better look at Skeletor a little bit in there. But what's your first kind of initial impression there?
I mean, it looks like him. It looks like him. It doesn't necessarily. It's a cheesy design, right? And so it's probably going to be. I think you have to keep some of the cheese, right? Because that's just inherent in what it is. So it seems like they translated it well enough. Yeah, the only Skeletor I have any partial attachment to is like the robot chicken Skeletor.
I'll pull up some clips of that one too after this one.
Take the sword. You protect them.
Oh, and they're gonna invade Earth too. That's also a common trope. Like the other realm wants to conquer Earth or something, so he's got to stop it. That's like
that's called a Mortal Kombat 3.
That's like that's a super common thing. There you go, man. He turns into BDSM. The BDSM kink is in there, full right there. Okay, and they got it. I mean, that's exactly how they don't try to change it. That's exactly how he looks there.
Got to fight his way to that Chippendales.
Yeah, so this is a better look. I think it looks kind of cool. Skeletor, I think.
Yeah, it looks fine. It looks fine.
I mean, I think they did a better job at because people were comparing the way Skeletor looks to Taskmaster, and they're going like, "Why couldn't you just do this kind of with Taskmaster?"
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I mean Taskmaster has got to be one of the most poorly translated designs. This is much closer to just what Taskmaster looks like.
Yeah. But yeah, it's cool, and it's like you could tell that's like a real costume and everything, like molding and everything like that. That's pretty
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. June 5th. There you go. All right. So as a non-He-Man fan, are you interested to see Masters of the Universe?
Not really. I won't lie. It's not doing a lot for me. You know, it to me it really looks like it's sort of aping the Thor Ragnarok kind of vibe. Not that that's inherently bad. I mean, that movie did have like a 80s cartoon feel itself, so maybe there's something there in trying to replicate that. But I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's doing anything that I feel like is adding to my perception of what that franchise is, for being something that I don't have a lot of interest to begin with. And also Jared Leto's in it, so like that's also kind of a it's like I
Is
don't
he gonna sink another movie? There's that meme, Suicide Squad, Tron, and then now this. Is he gonna sink another one? And he's been on kind of box office wise at least, because House of Gucci bombed too. I think when that came out too, I think that didn't do really well.
yeah,
And
I think
then
so.
Suicide Squad, then Tron Ares also bombed. Well, Suicide Squad made money. Suicide Squad did make money. The second one bombed, but
Yeah.
the first one didn't make money. So it was kind of a case of the sequel paying for the first movie.
Yeah.
So it's kind of that case. But yeah, that actually did well. But
Well, Morbius didn't do the greatest numbers either.
yeah, and people re-released it off a meme and tried to capitalize off that. That shit didn't work, so it bombed twice. That's the first time I've ever seen that before. Yeah, so that worked. So yeah. But I don't know. I mean, it seems like we're probably gonna get a scene where we see him transform into Skeletor, like probably like what
Oh,
turned
sure.
him into. Yeah, so we're still gonna get to see Jared Leto.
I mean, that seems like not a selling point, but
yeah, it just depends on how much are we gonna see of him. I don't know if it's like actually like a mask, or is it like maybe he just can take it off, or like that's actually his like how he looks and everything like that. But I don't know.
I'd like Jared Leto better if that is just what he actually looked like.
Yeah, just a skeleton. Just
Yeah, it'd be less unpleasant.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem like it is trying to really do the humor. Like you mentioned Thor Ragnarok, it doesn't seem like it's kind of trying to do the humor like that. I mean, there's that one scene he's trying to take the sword out, and there's that moment. But
Less in the humor and more in the aesthetics is where I see it. I feel like it looks like the tone of the metal and like the kind of the line work of like the wallpaper of the inside of like the spaceship and it like that kind of stuff. It seems like they took props from the set of that other movie to me.
But here's Robot Chicken Skeletor. Let's see.
You never told me that I was.
It's called fine print, Chuckles. Maybe you need some eyeballs instead of those eye holes.
Oh, I'll get the money when I crush He-Man once.
Bud, lie to me, but don't lie to yourself. You're really gonna crush He-Man by the 15th of this month?
Yeah, well.
That property's what, 12,000 square feet? Duplex that bitch.
Okay, well, rent's due on the 1st of the month, and I will hold your security deposit in escrow.
I've never got a security deposit back in my life. Bros, our landlord is Jack Skellington.
So now, what you do for the live action movies, you get Johnny Knoxville and his whole crew in there, and then you kind of make that movie.
Yeah, Punk Skeletor. Which they are doing a Jackass 5. They are doing that. And I mean, hopefully they don't die. I mean,
starring Jared Leto.
Yeah. Well, maybe they'll kill him in it. Maybe they'll do something like that. Maybe they accidentally kill Yeah, okay, so June 5th there. All right, let's take out this Invincible trailer.
I
Season
still
2.
haven't even finished season 2 of this show.
Okay. I know you don't read the comic, but are you aware of what happens in the comic?
Loose plot beats and not far from all of them. So I've got certain ideas, but nothing like super like mapped out.
Okay. Let's take a look here.
Take a night off.
We don't get to take a night off.
And I guess he's got there's the robot in the show. And I guess he's wearing his limbs because I remember at the end of the last season, he got his bones came out of his arms and leg, and he got beat up pretty bad. I mean, the thing about Invincible, I mean, he gets his ass kicked like every episode of the show. It's always
Yeah.
something that happens. So, yeah, I guess he's wearing those for that reason while he's recovering, I guess.
Actually, killings from the first time. So many people would still be alive. I'll do anything to stop that from happening again.
It's not who you are, Mark. But trauma like that breaks people.
Things are changing, Mark, and not for the better. Oh, God.
We'll figure this out, okay?
We need to show the world that even after everything that happened, the Guardians are still here, fighting to keep everyone safe
Come on.
from what might be coming our way.
I'm sorry, Mark. We need your help. How do you feel about war? The Viltrumites will always be a threat to Earth.
But each day, we add more allies to break their hold on the galaxy. Together, we have a chance.
Well, I think they're already planning to do that. They're already planning to do a live action Invincible. I don't really like the idea of that, I think. And I think they're trying to have like J.K. Simmons be actual Omni-Man in the live action thing, from what I understand.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that idea either. I mean, I say this about a lot of things, but I wish there were more superhero adaptations that went straight to animation in general. Like treat American comics a little bit like how the Japanese entertainment industry treats manga. And Invincible is like one of those rare examples where I feel like that's actually happening. I really feel like a live action version is pointless.
End this war forever.
I can help. How much does this job pay?
No tricks this time.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
You'll have to trust me.
There will be loss. There will be sacrifice.
I'm sorry.
It's cool having the guy, the Optimus Prime voice, kind of do the
That is
trailer.
cool. In fact, I think the last episode I did watch in season 2, it was like an episode that ended with him like saying something, and I realized that who was doing the voice.
Yeah.
We must all face judgment for the evils of our past if we want any hope to change our future.
This is serious, Shapesmith.
This is fruit punch. Would you like some?
Is everyone ready?
Yes!
So there you go. He's gonna be in more pain. If you like seeing that, then it's gonna happen again. Seems like the action is still up to par, mostly like with Invincible stuff there.
Yeah, I have to catch up on the show. I really do.
We stick together. That's how we win this.
Leave no one alive.
And that was the big thing about this. You have General Thrag there. That's the big, and he's voiced by people wondering like, okay, who are they going to get to do this big important character in the series? And they got Lee Pace to do it. How do you feel about that, Lee Pace?
I think Lee Pace is a great. He's a pretty fantastic actor, I think, and he really commits to sort of larger than life characters when he plays them. I think he, I think that works. I think that's a great choice, honestly.
Yeah, Grand Regent Thrag. Sorry about that. I gotta respect his title there. Got that. So I know people wanted the guy who does the English voice for Vegeta in DBZ. People wanted
Oh,
him.
really?
Yeah, that was the big, I think, fan cast for that. And they were hoping he'd get it. But Lee Pace is I mean, it's a surely I wasn't predicting he would ever get it. I mean, he's kind of a mostly known as just doing TV shows and movies, not really doing voiceover roles. So I was kind of a surprise that he got it. And people might know him. He's done things. He was in of course, Pushing Daisies. He was in that, which was a big show there.
He's the lead character in The Fall, which I think is like one of the greatest movies ever made.
The Fall. Oh, yeah, he was, yeah, The Fall there. But yeah, he's been in playing. So he's actually just recently in like Running Man. He was just recently in that. But oh, he was also in The Hobbit. He was also in The Hobbit. That's probably
because it was real.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been playing plenty of things. So that was kind of a surprise there. But I'm excited for this season 4. I like the last past seasons of it. I know they said that they're going to try to release Invincible regularly every year. That's the goal. Begin about around the beginning of the year. This is coming out March 8th. To have that schedule because of the animation. Some people complained about the animation with the recent seasons or so and what they do. Did you experience any of that issues with the animation, just as far as where you're up to, or?
Not really. I didn't think I didn't really have any big problems with it. I mean, certainly it's not the most like fluid dynamic style out there, but I thought it worked really well for what it was. Especially in the first episode at the beginning of the show, I thought it was like the art style. It almost tricks you into thinking it might be like a more typical kids superhero cartoon at first, and then I think that contrast between its art style and like the actual content is really effective. Not everything has to be like a Mappa production, like it's fine that it's not like blowing your mind constantly. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Mm. Yeah. And from my understanding, so this is going to be the big like Viltrumite war that they're going to come invade, and they're going to see a lot of fallout from that. I think that's the big thing.
I would think that'd be the end of the series, not knowing the comic very well.
There's some other stuff that happens, like it's a long war, and there's I know some because I know what happens at the end. I know where so it's like some other things that kind of happen that are pretty pivotal. But yeah, it seems like that's where it's all building towards there with this one. So very nice there. Awesome stuff. So that was Invincible season 4 trailer there. We got one more trailer, and then we're gonna get into some of these reviews. All right. Have you seen the first trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. What were your thoughts on that one?
I thought it looked fine. The first one I thought perfectly picked, acceptable kids film. I personally got nothing out of watching it though. Like I was not annoyed by it though. Like I didn't dislike it. I would be perfectly okay with like, a family event if this is like the thing kids want to play on the TV in the background the entire time. I will not be like irritated by having to watch it. And I know that sounds like a backhanded compliment, but it's I think it's fine. The trailer for the new one, that first teaser didn't really do anything for me, but I think it looks like another good kids film.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of agree there. I mean, the first movie, even that, I was kind of like, it's okay. I mean, sure, it's all right. Pretty colors and fun action moments. There you go. For some reason, there's Chris Pratt as Mario. Still don't know why, but you got that. But yeah, so we got another trailer here for the Super Mario Galaxy, which is the sequel to the Super Mario Brothers movie. There, this time, big thing about this trailer is introducing Yoshi. That's the big thing about this one. All right, let's take a look. And how many Mario games have you played there, would you say?
Ooh, I don't even know the number. I mean, I've played a lot of them. I've played quite a few. I mean, if you name one, I've probably touched it at least a little bit.
Okay. Mario Odyssey, you played that one.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Odyssey, both the Galaxy games, Sunshine, which I know is not a lot of people's favorite, and I thought was pretty good on the GameCube.
And it seems like this movie draws a lot from more like the newer ones, maybe like Odyssey and stuff.
Well, the
like
name is Galaxy, and then at least this first like clip there, that's at a level from Odyssey for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're here. Now, where's the troubled pipe?
Come on, you're not the scared guy anymore.
Yes, I am. People don't change.
I do think having Charlie Day's Luigi, that kind of works. I think it kind of works.
Yeah, I think that works pretty well. I mean, I'll be honest, the Chris Pratt's voice never really bothered me that much. I was way more like, why does Donkey Kong sound literally as just Seth Rogen doing no voice?
There's the problem. Hey. It's all right.
Looks like Pennywise about to rip Georgie's arm off.
And this is a bunch of levels from the game.
Yeah, yes, I recognize most of these.
Who is this?
Come on.
So some dinosaur just shows up and he's now part of the group. Cool.
Is Yoshi talking the games? He talks.
I mean, for the most part, none of them talk. They make a little noise here and there, but
April 1st. April 1st, man. April Fool's Day. There. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let me see who's doing the voice for Yoshi. I didn't. Yeah. Let's see who's doing the voice for that one. But kind of same feeling you had about the first trailer and then the first movie in general there.
yeah, I mean, it looks pretty. I mean, animation wise, it looks properly kind of weird and psychedelic, and so that if there was a reason for me to watch it, it would probably be that, just to sort of see the colors of and how they kind of design the world and how they move around in it. So like, I won't say that there's like nothing there I could appreciate at all, but yeah, I mean, it seems like another, again, perfectly reasonable, fine kids movie that maybe I'll see at some point, but I don't have like any plans to go like make time for it either.
Another movie that's going to make over $1 billion, probably.
Oh, I think that's I think for sure. I bet it. I mean, I don't know about 2 billion, but I bet it outdoes the first movie.
Yeah. So I'm trying to see here. I'm trying to see who does the voice. I can't really find it at the moment. But yeah, I'll see if I can pop that on the screen when I edit it. But yeah, I mean, another good-looking movie. I mean, of Super Mario Bros. I mean, I'd like the first one. I thought that's one of the compliments I had about the animation. Looked pretty gorgeous, looked pretty good there. It had some fun moments in it. And I know they're building towards maybe doing a Smash Brothers movie and maybe doing a.
That's gonna be weird.
Yeah, trying to cross. So that's a lot of IPs to deal with there. But
I bet they keep it limited to like not the last game, but like the one on the Wii, where before they started doing a lot of stuff that Nintendo doesn't own.
So you tell me we can't get some Tekken characters in there? No Tekken characters? No.
I mean, it's possible, but I would only bet on stuff that's in like Brawl for sure.
Okay. But still would make people happy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's still a lot of stuff.
What would be the premise? I mean, like Mortal Kombat, like they got to fight to save the universe or something like that.
I mean, the first one of these plot was not, it was already kind of thin to begin with. So I'm sure they I mean, there's a giant evil glove. Go deal with it. That's about all I feel like they're gonna need to put in.
Yeah. By the way, you saw the Street Fighter movie coming. We did a reaction for the trailer for that one. And it's kind of, I mean, we didn't really say much because it's kind of just a sizzle reel. It was only like 40 something seconds.
Yeah,
So
it was more like the kind of thing you show at Comic-Con that you don't release online, but they did release it online.
yeah. It premiered at the Game Awards, which
Yeah.
I guess is, like, okay, just to show it off. But yeah, it was kind of like, okay, it just shows off how everybody looks in it. Everybody just looks pretty much how they look in the game. They're trying to just show you, hey, like we're doing it just like the game. So there you go. Doing that. But yeah, got to see more to really talk about it. All right. So that was all our trailer reactions there.